Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. So I'm here in the good old state of North Carolina with my son and daughter. They're here to join me. Seth, want to say hello?
Sup?
Have on? Want to say hello? Okay. Well, anyway, so we're going to be starting off with some birthdays, I guess, from Teresa's group. And if there's any other birthdays today in the chat, by all means. Teresa, you there? Can we start off with some of the birthdays?
Yeah, I just have one. Sorry. I have one from Martin Rogers, April 29th, coming up. And that's it. Everybody else has already had their birthdays, and I can't look back. Facebook's not letting me do it. So if anybody, I missed your birthday, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, we have Karen. Listen, no, it's okay. We have Karen Maloney here with us. We got Jonar Games.
We got your mama.
We got
Brian Stabley.
Tommy Tell the Truth too. Lurk Learner. Anyone else? Any other mention?
Brian Stabley.
Yep, Brian Stabley.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Welcome. 46 Buddha. Welcome everyone.
Yep.
Yep. So there's a couple of things that's really weird that that are out there right now. Different genomes of species, I guess. There's a white ghost cicada, apparently.
Weird. Yeah, I found that and I was like, no way. I couldn't believe it was real. And I looked it up and it's real. Would you like to show it, Brian, and maybe read a little info about it?
Yeah.
Please?
I'm not saying these are actual effects or anything, but they're just interesting. You can find them online. White ghost.
I've never seen one of these before. They're real.
They kind of look like moths, don't they?
Yeah. You want to look at Wikipedia? It explains how big they get too. They look pretty big.
You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, I can't comment.
Have you ever seen one of those?
No.
No?
Hey, Daddy.
Yep.
What?
How do I comment?
No comment there?
Yeah, how do I comment? Like, I need to go into settings so it'll allow me to.
I don't know. I don't think you can comment until after the video is over, Seth.
No, it's okay.
But what I mean is you can comment here with me on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen one of those things?
Show him pictures of it.
Yeah, I'm showing him pictures.
Show pictures.
Right now.
It's pretty huge. I mean, if you look at it, I don't know how big. Brian, you want to read about it? Go into Wiki there, and it'll tell you how the wingspan.
Let me see where they're.
Are you talking about cicadas? We have those. We have those shells.
You have the shells?
Yeah, we have the shells of them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're commonly known as milky cicadas or white cicada. Never seen these before. There's not much information on them.
Well, you see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Are they dangerous? You know, that's the.
Hold on, let me see. Let me.
They're loud, but there's little to no threat.
They're not dangerous. We have shells of them.
All right, another interesting creature we have is these invasive jumping worms. They're damaging U.S. soil and threatening forests. Now, what do they actually jump, Teresa?
Yes, they actually jump and shake.
They jump and shake?
Yeah,
you've heard of them?
Yeah, they have it on YouTube. They jump and shake. Like
I didn't know they jump and shake.
They shake crazy, like they shake so crazy that they almost fly. They're like flying snakes.
Oh my goodness. They're usually in Japan and Korea.
Yeah, like desert areas.
But they've been seen apparently, different places of the world.
They've been on deserts.
Let's see. Let's watch a quick video. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. I was right.
Avalon, say hi. Say hi. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Say hello.
Yeah, we on the air.
Interesting. Say hi.
Hi, I'm scared.
It's okay. Say hi.
Hi.
How about say
Hi,
hi?
Avalon. Hi, Seth.
Hi.
Hey, it's Sandy. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, you did it. Okay.
Everyone,
She's a little shy.
there's
It's
not
okay.
a lot of people watching. It's only like 10 people.
Yeah, but more people watch later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Yeah, so definitely weird creatures in the world that are. I mean, all these things are recently being discovered. You know, right? How long have you known about the jumping worm?
Jumping
Seth?
Worm actually has a lot of memes. There's one where
It
they're
has memes.
yeah, like there's one where they're playing a song, and then the thing like something happens. They're playing like rock music, and then the thing just shakes like crazy.
Yes, it does.
Wow, I can't believe that.
It almost flies. That one's nothing compared to that.
Oh, we lost Teresa. All right, there she is. She's back.
I went to get information about the cicadas and it kicked me out. It's like, nope,
Oh my
not
goodness.
gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
But I'm back. Yeah.
It's okay. We got. Let's see. Derek Coleman, welcome back. We have
Adam for Christ.
Just smash that hit button.
Carameloni.
Jumping worms.
Fry bread.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, you can say.
Adam for Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got. Is that Deadpool?
Yes, my son is a big fan of Deadpool. Adam for Christ, yeah, that's awesome. Great avatar.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yes. So which one should we start with, Sandy?
I would
Yeah.
say the song for towards the end, so you're less likely to get a copyright.
Okay.
But other than that, go ahead, pick whatever you want. Just know the newest ones are at the top. Actually, let's start with Care Bears because there's an
Happy
update.
anniversary, Carameloni. It's your anniversary, guys.
Happy anniversary, Karen.
About the heart?
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary, Karen.
Hopefully you guys did something special today.
I think we should redo Care Bears because I've added a lot to it.
There's more?
Like Grumpy Bear?
There's more, and Avalon and Seth might want to chime in on the Care Bears.
Oh yeah.
So now there's
Yeah.
which one am I going to?
The one that says Grumpy and Cheer Bear. My Cheer Bear. My favorite bear. The bear I had as a kid.
Got Mandela.
Grumpy and Cheer
Wait,
Bear.
there's more hearts now, Daddy. Look. Now
Yeah.
there's 3 hearts.
That's weird.
Oh.
Yo, what the frick?
What do you remember, Seth, about the bear? What do you remember it looking like?
So the first one, it was just a thunderstorm in a cloud. And
That's
then
it?
and then it was 1 heart, and then
What?
now it's 3 hearts.
No way.
He saw the changes. Seth actually saw it change.
You remember the
You
lightning
did?
bolt?
Yeah.
And Seth remembers a lightning bolt. A lot of people in the chat remembered a lightning bolt.
There was a lightning bolt?
Yeah, Rita remembers a lightning bolt too. So did Fiber.
Oh my god. Wow.
So
I have a grumpy bear here I got for Christmas last year. Somebody gave me a grumpy bear. Just sitting in a box here.
So we're right now we're showing it. We covered last week. So if you missed it, great. You get to see it. If you saw it, there's more at the end that you didn't see. But we're just gonna go from the top in case people missed it. Brian, do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it, or you want Teresa? Who do you want to read?
I can read it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Teresa can read it.
Okay. The original Care Bears includes Grumpy Bear. Please tell me what you remember coming from Grumpy's cloud on his belly. What do you remember, chat? See?
Yeah, like I said, this is just a review, right? This is just a review from last week.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not just a review because we're covering
my
more.
favorite cheer bear, my sister, that would be Sandy's sister, was Grumpy Bear. She saw that bear every single day. Sandy watched the cartoons. She had all the bear figurines, the lunchbox/S clothes, etc. So Sandy, you've seen this quite a bit, correct?
Yeah, I did. I
You
love
were
the Care Bears. I was like 7 or 8 years old. I love them.
so you were able to see any things that changed for you by remembering what they look like, correct?
Yes.
Like little things. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Zoom in.
Sandy.
No, we don't want to zoom in here.
Okay,
Not
Sandy.
yet.
Seth wants to say something.
Sure, Seth.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy. What were you gonna say?
Forgot. But,
Got the mic.
well, I was just helping you because there's a way to go, like, to hide that up there. So
Okay, he was talking about a format thing where you could see.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So Cheer Bear and Grumpy Bear.
We're gonna get Cheer Bear after Grumpy. I had to add something to Grumpy.
Okay, so there's some more to Grumpy.
He never had hearts raining from his cloud. Only raindrops.
In my past, it was only raindrops. Some of the people did remember a lightning bolt, like Seth, and there were no rain hearts. In the chat, Lurk Learner says rain, and Derek Coleman raindrops.
I believe this changed twice because I'm also finding blue hearts. I think it changed from all raindrops to some blue hearts, and then those hearts, they changed to red.
And now
That's
Seth
very
is saying
strange.
there was 1 heart, and now there was 3. So maybe it was
Oh,
1
wow.
heart, then 3 hearts, then they went from blue to red. But here's the new part of Grumpy Bear, guys. My sister's original bear. Go ahead, Teresa.
The final change with Grumpy is that the original doll, the one her sister had, the rain and now hearts were below the cloud, and now they're in the cloud.
I don't ever remember them in the cloud.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's 5 hearts there, guys, not 3. 5.
Whoa. Like the multiplying.
like Grumpy Bear doesn't have hearts. Like he's mean.
It's
Right.
showing it's showing that he's not really grumpy.
He's showing some love.
They also changed his facial expression. His facial expression used to be grumpy, and now it's just normal.
Maybe he's chilling, Sandy. Maybe he's chilling out over the years.
Oh yeah.
But there is residue. This is the residue, right?
Yes, that's residue.
Some people are remembering it with just raindrops.
Yeah, look, Sandy found some awesome residue.
But there's no one drawing raindrops and hearts in the cloud.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy. And look at the rainbows. And then
this is the new question, guys. This stuff is new for you.
Okay. Then Sandy saw her Cheer Bear. This change only affects the original 1983 Cheer Bear that she owned. Which rainbow do you remember?
Seth, which rainbow do you remember from Care Bear?
Which rainbow?
I remember Grumpy Bear, but I don't remember like.
Look at Cheer Bear. Which rainbow do you remember?
Yeah, the rainbow. Which one?
I think I found some residue. If that is wrong, because I have that.
Well, the thing with the Cheer Bear is they've changed Cheer Bear many times, so this is only affecting the one I owned back in 1983. It's only affecting the very first Cheer Bear.
What about the Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu's tail? Yeah, don't get me started.
Hey, guys. Jonah Game says, crazy. It was 1 red heart. 100% since a week ago. So it changed in the past week for Jonah Games.
No way.
Learner remembers clouds on each end of the rainbow. So then you would be leaning more towards the right side.
Clouds.
I remember clouds on the rainbow too.
I do not. It was not on my Cheer Bear, but
for me, it was the one. It was the one like here, the one on the left. It was the wide rainbow.
But you remember clouds on the end of the wide rainbow?
Yeah.
I believe you.
Not the wide one, the one that.
So which is it now?
It's now the thin one, just floating in the middle of the stomach.
I have never seen this weird arched rainbow. His rainbow always went from one side of the belly to the other, like later versions of the doll. But now look at it. Look how weird it looks. Look at the one on the left. And then look at the one on the right. And you
Can
compare
you
the
hear
difference.
me? Can
Yeah.
you hear me? Because
Yes.
Yes.
Curiouser keeps calling me on the phone, and it's gonna kick me out of SpeakOn.
We need to let her know. You want me to tell her you're live?
Yeah, but I don't know if she's gonna look at Messenger.
Let me try. Hold on.
The toy figurines were correct, but the plush doll wasn't. No, it's
Right.
100% change.
Yo, was Santa Claus sneaking in our houses and just like switching out the heart or the rainbows?
Look at the
It's like
difference,
Santa Claus?
though. Look at the difference between the figurine and the doll.
Yeah, it's not really consistent, is it?
No, and also, all the Care Bears were boys in my past, and now Cheer Bear is a girl. And look at the pink eyelashes. I don't remember those eyelashes at all. I also don't remember the mouth being shaped like that. It was just up. It didn't go out again. Like she's grinning.
Is that Pennywise? This is the oddest thing I've ever looked at.
What's that? The Cheer Bear?
We're reviewing Care Bears.
Well, that's not the only thing that's changed from the past. I mean, there's a lot. Seems like it's changed. There's way more, right, Sandy?
Yes. The only one I
So
would not do right now would be the green one because that's Teresa's. Oh, is Teresa here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was texting Curious to let her know you we're all live, but I don't know if she's reading it.
Okay. Well, then let's do
I'm hoping
the green one for Teresa.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I
here.
like the video.
Okay, thanks, Seth. So we're doing the green one?
Yeah,
We're
she's been
talking about the
waiting weeks to do
iPhone.
it. Yeah, we'll do that
No, that's yours. Yours is the
Which one is
iPhone.
the green one?
The green one that says green. It's got the name green in the title of the album.
Oh, green. Okay.
Okay. I gotta see which one you're talking about.
I see it now.
You'll remember it, Teresa.
Okay, no problem. Let's see what you're gonna bring up, Brian.
I wish I knew Joner games. I have no idea why specific things change. No idea.
There we go. Oh, yes. Green roses never existed in our past. So it appears we have green roses now. Really strange looking. Brian, oh, thank you. Rose, oh, go up a little bit, Brian. There, stop right there. Rose chinesis. Oh, Lord, you're going to make me do this. Virid flora is a rose that has prehistoric roots.
Yeah.
This is supposedly what all flowers look like before they developed colors to attract pollinators.
Good job, Teresa. That was perfect.
That was perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that weed?
Those are green roses.
Yeah.
Was that weed?
This is what they used to look like.
Are they
green
weeds?
Roses are not.
No, they're not weeds. They're roses.
Yeah, green roses are not that rare, but they are very unusual.
I will say that green roses can sunburn, which gives them color, but they're normally just green.
Yeah. Have you ever seen?
Wow.
Seth, have you ever seen green roses before?
Maybe. I'm not sure though.
Pretty
Not sure on that one.
bizarre looking to me.
Very
I was
pretty.
like, yeah. There you go.
It's
Thank
odd.
you.
I would say it's odd. Because all right, let me explain the prehistoric thing. In prehistoric days, flowers did not have color. They later evolved to have color to attract bees and other bugs for pollination. So they evolved out of the need to pollinate to make more flowers. So
Yes.
that's how colored flowers came about. Prior to that, they were all green. So it's weird that we have a green flower still around today, and it's a rose of all
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
1202.
If Avalon wants to, whisper to you, Brian, and you can ask what Avalon wants to ask or say, that could be an
Avalon,
option.
do you want to see these cool mushrooms? Avalon? There's some really cool mushrooms. Even if this isn't a Mandela effect, it's still very interesting. The truth of the matter is, like, we really don't. Okay, I'm gonna show you. The truth is, we don't really know. Like, is this an effect? We don't know, but it's definitely.
Well, we don't know. There's actually multiple things going on in here. One of them, I would say, probably is not.
Okay,
I'll
so there's
when we
apparently.
get there.
Look, Avalon, did you see that? Yeah. Look, take a look at. Curiouser came across a type of honey mushroom with some interesting characteristics. The first being, it's one of several honey mushrooms throughout the world.
Wait, is it like a Goomba?
I guess. They look like Goomba.
What is that, ask?
He says, is that a Goomba?
Is it a Goomba?
Yeah, it looks like a Goomba.
Photoshop?
He says it Photoshopped?
This is Photoshop, yes.
Yeah, I can see it by the PS.
I need to first point out that this image is not real, okay? It's a Photoshop. Yep.
It's going around social media calling the honey mushroom this. That's why.
What?
Oh, wow.
That's why I'm pointing out
The
it's a
official
Photoshop.
name of this.
I can imagine when you're just camping.
Try to pronounce that? Sandy, you want to try to pronounce this?
Can you try to pronounce that?
Armillaria astoya.
Woo!
Wait.
Can you pronounce that?
Hang on.
That one's kind of hard.
Wait, I can. Wait,
Yeah.
You need to be there for just a minute? Let me pull up Translate.
He's pulling up good. He's smart. He's using Google Translate.
Does it translate Latin?
Oh, really?
These mushrooms are edible. They're known for being chewy, tender, and sweet.
Yummy, I guess. Actually, I'm allergic to mushrooms. I can't eat a lot of mushrooms. I found that out a few years ago that I can't consume a lot of mushrooms. Maybe a couple, but
What's it called?
that's it.
They're also known to have bioluminescence, which is called foxfire, which would make me a little concerned about eating them. But the craziest aspect about them, what's the craziest aspect about them?
Well, it's not that they glow, which is kind of crazy. Edible mushrooms that glow.
This type of honey mushroom is thought to be the largest organism in the world. Mainly growing underground, the veins of the patch grows over 2,400 acres in Oregon. It's estimated to be over 2,200 years old. Wow.
And that's nothing. That's actually nothing because after I made these graphics, those were old statistics. Now they've determined it covers over 3,600 acres and maybe up to 8,500 years old.
Avalon, who is this? Who's on the screen? Who is that? Who's that girl in the blue? You know her? Alice in Wonderland? So it says here, while researching Curiouser's mushroom, I came across a couple as well that are totally giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes.
Yes, they are.
Large mushrooms are being found all over the world, from Australia to North America to Italy. Look at those big mushrooms.
Wait. If they touch that, can't they get, like, poisoned or something?
Some mushrooms are poisonous.
Yeah.
These are all edible.
Oh, yeah, these are the ones we're all familiar with on our pizza, right?
Yeah.
They look like the ones anyway that go on your pizza. But the three largest freestanding mushrooms are larger than anything I thought was even possible. We've all seen puffball mushrooms, right? The bulbous white and tan mushrooms frequently seen in produce sections and farmers markets.
Oh, yeah. There's some, like, mushrooms that have puffs. They have, like, puff. If you stand on them, they puff off powder.
All over North America,
are just regular mushrooms.
People are finding huge puffer mushrooms. Some 5 times as big as a basketball. That's insane.
Bro, that's huge.
But macros, how you say it? Macro
It's on my
Macrobite.
screen. No.
macrobite
Macro
Titan,
CB Titans.
What is it?
or the American Titan mushroom, is on the whole another level of huge. Did you know that mushrooms could be this big?
I've never known mushrooms to be this big. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
Macrobite.
But here's the other interesting part, Sandy, that I don't know if anyone else sees it. What is
This is
this
a different one.
like? I know, what is this ring around there on the bottom? Do some mushrooms have rings below the umbrella part?
They're
I don't know.
sheath. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
what
do.
the sheath is for, though.
By far the largest is the African Termitatum Tamisis titanus that strictly grows within termite mounds until it fruits. They're so large you could use one as an umbrella.
So they actually are a parasitic mushroom. They feed off the termites feed off the mushroom. The mushroom feeds off the termites.
They're zombie mushrooms.
So they have a symbiotic relationship, which lets them grow that large.
Let me just say that I eat mushrooms every morning. Like, I take it with my vitamins. I eat lion's
Mhm.
mane. I consume lion's mane mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be really healthy and it improves cognition. So it's supposed to be really good. So finally we come to a normal size mushroom that's just not a normal color. Lacturus indigo, or the indigo milk cap, is bright blue. And get this, this one's edible. Have you ever seen a dish made with blue mushrooms?
I haven't. There's fried mushrooms on the right. They're just eating them on a
That's
plate.
so cool.
Make a dip.
They're pretty.
Yeah, but I've never seen blue mushrooms before, ever in food.
Dude, Daddy, you already have 14 likes.
Cool. We got 14 likes. Let's get those numbers up, folks. Come on, guys.
Yay!
Help us out. We have a Pontiac has a weird car, like, right? Anyone remember
Yeah.
the Pontiac Aztec?
Sandy, that's yours.
Yep. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen.
Does anybody remember this?
I need
Okay.
everyone in the chat to spell Pontiac Aztec, or just Aztec. How do you spell the Pontiac Aztec?
How do you spell Pontiac Aztec, Seth?
No, that guy. I need help so I can go into settings and so I have ability to do the comments section. And
Well, Seth, the comments are not available yet.
No, it's not that. It's.
Oh, you mean where you can do the live chat?
No, it's with every video. Can't do it with any video. Like even this video, just a random video that should work with the comment section. And let me. Maybe it's disabled.
Yeah, possible. Anyone in the chat can remember what is this spelled? Aztec with a C or Aztec with a K? Which one do you remember?
Says AZTEC.
The white button is being
a K for Caramoni. So already 50-50 in the chat. A C for Derek Coleman. Lurk Learner says it was probably a K. So I do remember C, and it is a K now, Lurk Learner, yes.
Wait, is that the baby convertible?
No, it's an SUV.
My son's all into the baby. It's what is it, a rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's memes all over the internet about it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last long though, so better watch it before it goes.
Okay, so check this out. It was always Aztec with a K. Always.
The whole logo's merged, and it's a pyramid that's broken.
Not to mention the pyramid.
I think it could have been a pyramid as a play on the word Aztec. But if that were the case, then why wouldn't they spell Aztec like Aztecs? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to spell it wrong. So it's also worth mentioning that the Pontiac logo has changed. The P and the A have been broken since 1959.
1959, guys. Not in my past. Letters weren't broken up like that back then.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that this is a triangle pointed down, and it has a little cutout at the top.
Yeah, it's like Roblox.
And it has a plus sign.
It's like
and,
Roblox.
and it's red with a white border.
It's like Roblox. The cursor.
I'm describing it in case it changes.
Yeah.
So Pontiac Aztec, there is residue out there that Sandy was able to find, I guess, and Teresa. Pontiac Aztec with a C. It was considered in its time. It was considered an ugly vehicle, but to today's standards, it's actually kind of was ahead of its time, wasn't it?
Yeah, like Half-Life 2.
Yes. It's actually the last car Pontiac produced.
Really?
I believe it was the car that destroyed Pontiac. Like it was the nail in the coffin that made Pontiac go under.
Yeah.
At least that's what
I really do wish they made a Pontiac Firebird. Like I wish they brought that back. Anyone else?
Hey Brian, can you go back to the last image for a second?
Yeah.
You were tracing the logo and talking about the white border and everything. This one doesn't have that. It's got
it doesn't.
It's got a gold border inside the red. And the triangle looks thicker like a star. Very similar to the stars in Subaru, the way they used to look.
Dude, like, I wonder if they use the feature to make, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Half-Life 2. Wouldn't that be epic?
Mm-hmm. So you're saying the Aztec, was it really the one that destroyed them?
That's what the internet says.
Wow.
I don't know that for a fact. Karen Maloney says, my husband worked for Pontiac, and he said Aztec with a K. I remember C. And Karen agrees. I'm assuming that Aztec is what killed Pontiac. Correct, Karen? Is that what you meant? Welcome, Acadian Unlimited Sublimin X1. I'm sorry to call you Acadian.
Okay. Teresa, would you like to read this one? Or Sandy? Sandy, would you like to read this one?
No, it wasn't, Karen said. Yes,
I can read it.
There's a lot going on. All right,
okay, never mind.
Going on here. No, it's okay, Teresa. Go
you
ahead.
do it. No, you go ahead. It's yours. Go ahead.
It's not okay. In 2019, a man named Jared Stomber, which Teresa found on Facebook, found and posted a potential Mandela effect on his personal Facebook page about Gem and the holograms. While researching his find, the makeup change, I found 3 more possible Mandela effects surrounding Gem/Jerica. And we're going to talk about them because there's a lot going on. I don't know if you guys remember Gem. It's from the 80s. You have to be the right age, I think, to remember Gem, but hopefully. Karen says there were other things that killed it, but Aztec didn't help Pontiac. Yeah, the way they describe it is that Pontiac Aztec was the nail in the coffin, like the straw that broke the camel's back. That's how they tried it.
You got to download it from the App Store.
All right. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's probably browser-based.
Jared said, I think I found another Mandela effect rift in the space-time continuum. Not that I really watched the show, and yes, I was young, but remember when Gem... Does anyone else remember? And I have it covered up because I didn't want to give away what he said yet. So, welcome, Virgos. We're just starting a Mandela effect on Gem. I don't know if you know this one, but I approve. So hopefully, even if you guys don't know this one, maybe you'll...
Yeah, when did this show come out? It had to be like 1980s, like early 80s.
I think it was 86. 1986.
86? Yeah.
Oh, Brian, I don't know if I told you or if we were on Curious Show. I think so. Lurk Learner's Corner Standing. Lurk Learner says, I love Gem and the Hologram. So hopefully you will remember. And I got to tell you something that happened today when we get to a certain part of this. So we can move on.
Minecraft. Is Minecraft built into it?
I don't know. So yeah, so we're going to take a look at this one a little bit further. Let's look at the next clip here, next video, next little picture. I mean.
So Teresa, you want to read the first question?
Okay. Which pair of earrings did Jim wear? 5 or 7 point star?
Either write 5, 7, left, right, whatever you guys want to write. What do you remember for Jem's earrings?
What do you remember? What about you, Sandy?
I remember the left, and so does Lurk Learner. Hello, Crypto 5.
I remember the left.
Me too. Okay.
So did you ever watch Gem and the Holograms? No.
It might
Avalon,
be
did you ever watch Gem and the Holograms? No? Okay.
I think it's too old for them, Brian, because this was what was this, like an 80s?
This was like 30 years ago.
Cartoon?
Yeah.
30 years ago.
This is pre your kids.
I mean,
Unless
that doesn't have to mean anything. I mean, I watched Gumby, and Gumby was older. You know, like.
Well, unless they were watching, unless Brian or somebody let them watch repeats.
Yeah.
Welcome, Alex Davidson.
There's a couple of classic shows. Huh?
Crypto 5 says, my wife says right side.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
and
interesting.
it was funny because while we were, I was on the road the other day, and I had mentioned to you, Sandy, about that, and you told me there were 6, and then you told me it went to 7.
Yes. No, it was 6. It was 6, and right before my eyes, it changed to 7. So, guys, it is the right side.
That's funny.
Lurk Learner, it's the right side. Adam for Christ says left. Adam for Christ, the correct answer is the right side. So we can go to the next graphic. Go ahead, Teresa. You finish off the earrings. Who's calling into the show?
I don't know.
It's my mother was calling.
Oh, okay.
Clearly remember there being a 5-point star, like the star in the Gem logo. How is it a starburst with 7 points?
Yep. Very strange.
Yep. So here's the other question. Sandy, you want to ask this one?
Sure. As soon as it comes up, there we go. Which hair do you remember? All pink or pink with blonde or white in the front? Left or right again, guys? What do you remember? Left or right?
I don't remember the blonde. Seriously, Sandy. To me, that blonde looks tall.
So you remember left, Teresa?
You remember the pink?
100%. Yeah, I don't remember her having two-tone color.
I remember the one right.
It's funny.
I remember.
You guys, that's weird.
I have a dual memory on this. I remember both.
Oh
wow.
Lurk Learner says left.
Sweet.
Google
Can you get it?
Yeah.
At least I know I'm not alone on that.
Back up, stop.
You know?
I'm signed out and he's signed in. No.
Crypto is still on the earrings. It says 7. Okay, so I'm having dual memory on the hair color. Jerica, her everyday persona, has all blonde hair, so both colors look right to me. Before you go any further, Brian.
Oh, guys, please pray for my parents. They said they have a tornado warning.
Oh, let's take a moment and pray for Brian's mom and dad.
Is it where they live at, Brian?
Yeah. Yep.
Are they buckling down, or are they taking any precautions? What are they doing?
Yeah, they're getting in the closet.
Are you serious?
Teresa, a warning is bad. A warning is there's a tornado on the ground.
Oh my God.
Tornado watch is scary enough. Tornado warning means it's been spotted.
Oh no.
All right, so about the hair color,
well, wait,
Jericho was your name, right?
Right, but I wanted to say something. So, if her hair was blonde, which I kind of remember the blonde, to me, it would be like, even though she was pretending to be Gem, there was still a little bit of Jerica in her. And now it's all pink, like all traces of Jerica is gone. And I was talking to Noble about it, and he said it's like good and evil. Like when she's the Gem persona, evil's taken over, and now it's completely taken over her because there's no trace of Jerica left. So that's like the meaning he brought to the table with the hair color. Just want to say that. But okay, so I also want to mention, I think it's the next slide, Brian.
Okay, so next slide.
Yeah.
Oh, this
No,
one's
she was
tricky.
never evil. No, he was just drawing a connection. All right, guys. Final question. Which eye makeup do you remember when she was Gem? Do you remember a standard eyeshadow for today, a triangle, or do you remember a star over one eye?
Come on, guys. We need your votes.
One, two, or three, or you can write out. I would just say 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, I think you're blocking.
I'm blocking.
Once I connect to the comments, I can comment with you guys.
Okay.
Which one do you remember, Beth? Or you don't know?
I don't know what to say.
Which one seems right to you? Which one of these seems right?
I mean, I guess the one in the middle.
That says the one in the middle, he guesses.
Okay, Lurk Learner says none. It is one of them, Lurk Learner. So if it's none of them, then it's definitely changed for you.
See, it won't let me comment.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
Jeff Zanzibar says 3. Okay, so definitely remember 7 points. This is Valley V. Welcome. I called it a superstar. I sang their songs a lot. Hair color, I'm sketchy on. White and pink looks right, but I kind of remember both. And middle eyeshadow. So she remembers a triangle. Adam for Christ is 3. Lurk Learner says 2 or 3, not the first one. All right, so little story here while Brian's not presenting. Again, I was talking to Noble today, and I asked Noble if he knew Gem and the Holograms, Gem. And he said he started immediately singing the theme song while saying no, he didn't know really much about it, but he knew all the words to the theme song. And he said to me, and I remember her having a star on her face. I'm like, you don't know anything about the show, but exactly what I was going to ask you is what you remember. I remember a star on her face. So did Jared Stomber. And I'm pretty sure Brian does. Teresa, is that what you remember?
I remember the star 100%.
Mm-hmm. So star is number 3. So Jeff Zanzibar and for Christ
100%.
both remember the star. Now, here's the thing, Valley V. You're not wrong. Her makeup has changed twice. She did have a triangle at one point, but she's always been number 1. Like, mainly, I should say. Because there was a few episodes where she had a triangle shape. Now that I've seen, like everything that I find online is mostly number 1. But there's a few images which I have in the residue where it's number 2. I couldn't find anything with number 3, which is what we most Teresa, Brian, and I remember, what Noble remembers, what Adam for Christ and Jeff Zanzibar remember. There's no stars, but there is people dressing up as Jem who do use it. So when Brian comes back, we'll look at all of that. But never had a star. A couple times had a triangle. 99% of the time had that weird C-shaped eyeshadow.
So I can't comment.
Okay, I'm back.
It's not, no.
Okay.
Because it's very clearly a light pink too, and I don't think he had light pink makeup, Crypto.
Avalon, which I forgot to show Avalon. Avalon, which picture looks right to you? The one on the left, the one in the middle, or the one on the right?
Right.
Avalon says the one on the right looks right to her.
Okay. Same for me, Avalon. So again, it's always been this weird C-shaped thing, which ironically is how beauty gurus do their eyeshadow today. Like if you go watch Manny MUA or Jeffree Star or Tati or any of them, they that's a combo that I just said. Wow, those three people. Wow. Anyhow, this is how makeup is done, how they're doing it today, where they bring the eyeshadow down. So I also want to mention that I do not remember Jerica having blue eyebrows. They're light blue now. Do you remember her having light blue eyebrows?
No.
The one on the bottom right looks like they're pink, but it's just the pink eyeshadow with light blue eyebrows. I don't remember her eyebrows being light blue.
No, I don't remember them being light blue either.
And I was just so fed up with all the Photoshop that I just said, you know, I'm just going to tell you. So, and this is also weird. For some reason, they decided to do a live action movie of the show in 2015. Because, you know, a bunch of 40-year-olds who watched the show back in the day want to go see a movie now. It made no sense to me that they do it now. They did. And for some reason, they covered half her face in pink, which is stranger still to me. I don't understand the point of that. I just wanted to share it with you. It's another thing that doesn't make sense.
I remember stuff for it.
Well,
Okay, so here is the eye makeup now. People doing eye makeup the way she does it now.
it just doesn't look right. It used to be a star.
Yeah, it looks so wrong to me.
You know what's funny is on the way here to North Carolina, I asked this lady at a gas station. She actually says she had the doll and she does remember the 5-pointed star over the eye. I was really surprised. I said, and she still has it. I said, when you go home tonight or whenever you go home, could you check it, please? You know?
Well, here's the 7-point star. That is what she has now.
Yeah, don't you remember Synergy was with her star?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a 5-pointed star, isn't it?
It's a 7-point star now.
No, the one right here. Look at that bottom right picture.
Oh, I put that in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
That's
that
okay.
should have been in the residue.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a 5-point Barbie doll. Okay, so here are people putting triangles on their eyes, and there's a few episodes where it's more of a triangle on her face. Those are the 2 episodes I found where there's a triangle on her face. So it may have changed to a triangle at one point. Now here's blonde hair.
Yeah, the blonde hair in the front. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the front. The thing on the right is from an actual officially licensed toy, and the one on the bottom left is the officially licensed board game.
Wait, let me go back to it.
Yep. So bottom left is from the board game. But the big one on the right is from either clothing or a doll.
Yeah, and seriously, you would think they would double check it before they put it out there, But you're saying now she has all pink hair, right?
It's all pink, yes. All right, so here's residue of the 5-point star for the earrings, including the top right, which is the 1986 costume of Gem.
Sandy?
I'm here.
Okay. So, yeah, the costume of Gem is on the upper right, right? And I guess, are some of these drawings?
Yes.
Okay. And then what do we have on the bottom left? What is that?
That's a pair of earrings. It's Gem's
Oh,
star
wow.
with Gem.
Yeah. And if she didn't have those,
Daddy,
you wouldn't be able to find
Daddy,
this residue
my
here.
thing needs to be on charger.
I know. I'll charge it up for you, honey. Don't worry.
So I think
Okay.
this is more of the pink and white yellow hair. This is all from products on eBay that are officially licensed products of Gem. And
So let me zoom
why
in
would
on
the
that.
company put blonde hair in the front if her hair was all pink? Lurk Learner says the hair changed late 80s, early 90s. Dally V hates the Mandela effect.
Oh, there's residue with the star.
Yeah. Now here's these are all costumes and artwork that refer to it being Gem. Like makeup, do your makeup like Gem. Wear a costume like Gem. And I want to point out the one in the bottom middle, Brian. That's what I remember. There was a longer point going down the cheek. She did it exactly
Yeah.
how I remember it.
Okay. That's good to note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So Teresa found these on Twitter. Teresa, you want to read the tweets?
Okay. Can you zoom in a little bit, please, Brian?
Yeah. Is that good?
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Yes. RT. Cody read. I guess that was the name of it.
Oh, skip. Just read the highlights. Read the highlights so you don't read anything bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's kids there. Part rock star with a star on her eye before Game had his. Then it's another one that says Jim put a long wig and a pink star over her eye, and no one realized that she was Jerica. Yeah, I found a couple of different tweets that people actually remember the star. I think there's more, right?
Yeah, there is. They're coming
up. Okay.
Waiting for Brian
Whenever
to
you're
switch
ready, Brian.
image.
Yeah.
All right, switching it over.
Okay, let's do the next one. All right, zoom in a little bit. There you go. LMAO, she does, especially with that star on her eye. Kim Pally looks like Jim too, with his star RT. Cartoon from the 80s, Jim the chick in the band with the pink star on her eye, and then they said, or Jam can't remember.
So they can't remember if it was Gem or Jam, but they remember the pink star on her eye.
Yeah, they definitely remember the pink star. That was just a good thing. So, yeah, there were people out there who do remember this. Was there? I think there was a few more, right?
I think so. I think there's one more of the Twitter.
I think there's one more. Yeah. There you go. I think I had.
Okay.
There you go. Zoom in, please.
All right. Well, wait. The top one. This is Gem clothing from the 80s, and that's the star I remember. It's hard to see, I know. You see how the one point on the right is longer? That's the exact star I remember, that longer point. And that was on the clothes. Why would they put this on the clothes? Because the 5-point star on the Gem logo does not have the longer point.
And
this star is no longer in the cartoon. So why is it on the shirt?
Exactly.
I hella remember Jim.
Yeah. On her eye.
Yeah, come here.
I remember it.
Watching this video.
Wait,
can we go back to the Care Bear for a minute? Because I just found a random video where he has a random. Look, he just has a random.
Random Care Bear.
And it has the hearts on it.
Yeah. What?
That's what it is now. That's what it is now.
That's what it is now.
Yep.
And the residue's out there. I still am surprised you found residue for the stars.
Yeah, they're out there.
The makeup.
I remember the star.
Let's talk about a quick musical Mandela, right? Can we do a musical one or save it for last?
I think we're safer now. We're a little bit further in.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the musical one?
Okay, anyone remember that U2 song?
Oh.
It's the first sentence.
That song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That song?
Yeah.
We just lost like 50 people.
Funny stuff.
Funny stuff.
You're
This
a comedian.
U2 song, I have climbed blank.
Blank. Just blank.
I have
just
run
let them
through
finish
the field.
it.
I know what I remember.
What is it, Avalon? Do you know this song?
Mm-hmm.
I have climbed.
Bling, bling.
I have run through the fields only to be with you. Only to be with you.
Well,
Adam for Christ says you too, yay. But I don't have an answer from Adam for Christ yet.
What do you guys remember?
Say, guys, I need to tell you this.
Oh, somebody else remembers it. Yes.
My Joey, U2, next to the Rolling Stones, U2 is his ultimate favorite band. Okay? And he is affected by this. He's not affected by much. He is affected by this. He remembers it like I do.
Hey, Sandy?
Oh, no. That's not.
Somebody in the chat remembers it like I do. Look at that.
Like you
See
do.
it?
Yeah, not the way it is. Not the way it was for me.
Okay, was it highest? Was it highest mountain or the highest mountain?
No.
I want you to actually
remember.
write, guys, when you write your answer, I need you to write from the word climbed. I want to make sure because it matters. So if
wait a minute.
Please, no, wait, Teresa, let me talk. Wait. Can you please rewrite your answers starting with the word climbed? Because it's important. I need you to write the word climbed and then the rest.
Why?
I only wrote climbed so you knew which part of the sentence it was. But I want you to answer with the word climbed being the first word.
I'm with you. What do you remember,
so
Brian?
Valley B says climbed many mountains. King Craig James
That's what
says,
I remember.
What?
How do I get Discord?
How do you get Discord?
I have climbed
You got to download the app.
many mountains.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh. Look on the App Store.
I'm with Valley B. That's what I remember, Sandy.
Brian, what do you
100%.
remember? Do you
Well,
know the song?
What's weird is because I've heard this song recently, and it's highest mountain now. But I remember the highest. No, I remember the highest mountain.
Yeah,
the highest mountain for Brian. I remember, and for me, it was the highest mountains.
Oh my God.
Adam for Christ remembers climb many mountains like you, Teresa. I've never heard as many.
Yeah.
I have. 100%. I had my ex-husband. He played this record. I believe he played this record. I remember hearing this song over and over, and I remember singing with it plenty of times.
Yep.
For me, it's always been that way.
Yeah, and like I said, Joey. This is Joey's favorite band. Like,
what does he remember? What does Joey remember? What's Joey remember?
He remembers exactly like I do.
No
the
way.
Highest mountains with an S.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The highest mountains for Jeff Zanzibar and King Craig James.
Dang.
Okay, so the way Sandy remembers it is not in one, but two U2 vinyl album sleeves.
It's actually on the sleeve of the album of Joshua Tree and Rattle and Hum. The exact way I remember it. I've climbed the highest mountain. That's the lyrics inside the album. But that's not what they sing.
So this, I have climbed highest.
You're missing a slide with the video. Hold on. You may have to refresh. Brian, refresh the folder. Like exit out of Flickr and go back. And I'm going to go make sure it's there. No, it's not there. Brian, I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Stupid Flickr. There you go. That's what you should have showed before the album covers. I thought it was weird the album covers came up.
My mom said that they're safe.
Oh, it's wonderful. Tell her thank you for letting us know. And I'm glad so happy that they're okay.
Are they coming out of the closet?
Daddy?
Yes.
Daddy?
Hold on. So, what is it, Seth?
Do you want me to make it that, or do you want me to put it down just a little bit so it'll make me 13 so that I'm able to do it?
Yeah, do the 13 then.
Okay. Like 2006.
Okay. Yep. All right, so here we go. Let me present the screen and show you guys what Sandy sent me.
I've isolated the clip for you so you could play as little as possible.
Okay. So
he sings, I have climbed highest mountain. It's singular now.
The weird thing is, Sandy, I just heard mountains. Did anyone hear mountains just now?
It's not.
You heard mountain?
Brian, can you play it again?
I'm going to play it again.
Slow it down? Slow it down.
Yes.
I don't know if you can slow it down.
I don't know if I can slow it down on here. I can't.
Here, if you give me 1 minute, I can slow it down and send it to you.
Okay, I just heard. No, I heard mountain that time.
Give me 1 second.
I heard mountain that time, but I heard mountains the first time.
Brian, first I heard mountains. Now I just heard mountains.
That's me too.
Oh, that's crazy. It's like
I just heard mountains.
It's not.
Okay,
it's 100%
I think somehow.
mountain.
I think we can change it. I think that's what's going on. You know?
Well,
I know how to automate so that you can hear mountains. You gotta cup your ears, like put cups in your hands, and then you gotta.
Okay. Let's all try that. What are you hearing, Seth? What is Seth hearing? That's what I want to know.
Seth, it says this incorrect password.
Yeah.
It's asking for your email or phone number, so you have to type in your email right there.
Right at the bottom?
At the top there. Okay.
Interesting.
It's weird because I hear at first I heard mountain the way it's supposed to be, or mountain, and it switched to mountains. Like it goes back and forth. I'm gonna play it again.
Brian, do you want me to send you the slow clip?
Okay, I heard mountains that time. What did you hear, Teresa?
Brian,
mountains.
I slowed it down. I'm sending it to you.
That's crazy. Okay. It's like Sandy. It's going back and forth.
No, it's not. Like 100%. It's 100%. It's mountain now. That's
But
why
I'm
I slowed
hearing
it down for you.
But I'm hearing it one
Okay.
way and then another way,
Did you
and then
send
it's
it?
like
Yeah.
crazy. Brian, you and I, we're making it change, aren't we?
Did you make the account, Seth?
No.
What'd you put for your password?
What? I'm not sure. I want water fountain stuff.
Okay, did you send it?
It's yeah, but it's processing.
Oh.
Oh, Seth, it's not working.
The spinny thing on it. There it is. You should have it now.
Like register.
I think you put Gmail. It's supposed to be Outlook, Seth.
Danny, you just send a video? I think I heard it ding on my phone.
Yeah, I know. He's got it.
Oh. All right. Brian, you got it?
Seth?
I think Sandy sent it to you.
What's happening is there's like a reverb in the music, which makes you think you're hearing an S. It's not there. When
You're telling me I'm
slow it down, you're
hallucinating
gonna
it?
know there's 1,000% not.
I heard mountain that time.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so
I heard a
you're
mountain.
here.
No, I agree.
I know why it's doing
Hey,
Maybe
Seth,
it's
you
just
gotta
a matter of
you gotta change it to
her
Outlook.
slowing it down like that. Yeah.
So,
Outlook.com.
like I said,
That's your
the
email.
official lyrics inside the vinyl albums is "I have climbed the highest mountains," and he
Wow.
sings "I have climbed highest mountain." Now.
Yeah.
You have to change the number. Okay, I heard mountain twice.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I've
So
heard
it's like
mountain
he
every
forgot
single time.
Sandy, it's like he forgot the, but yet it's
He
in
did
the lyrics,
he does.
right?
He completely does not say the word "the," and he
Did
sings
Did you ever
mountain
find
instead
a
of
live
mountains now.
version? Wait. Did you ever look to see any live versions anywhere else?
No, Teresa, Teresa, I didn't want to
Yeah.
play
Right
so
there,
much music that he got a copyright.
All right.
Is accident.
Seth says it's like a Yanny Laurel thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
accidentally
I agree.
frequency.
I don't. It's
I
mountain
agree.
100%
Like
here.
accidentally hitting that exactly.
It's accidentally hitting that frequency, he says.
The frequency of the music, yes, but his word is mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Lurk Learner says, no, slow down, I hear S.
I don't hear it at all.
You can play it again?
What I think they need to do is instead of hearing a recording from the recording after the show, they should go listen to the song themselves. Because
That's
Yeah,
what I would
live.
do.
Stay mountain. There's no S.
Yeah.
It's the music that's making it's got like a little wobble to the music, which may make you think you're hearing an S when it's not there. It's not. It's just not. He sings mountain.
Interesting.
Hey, Daddy,
Yes, Seth?
I got you back to the home screen. There you go.
Okay. Just go for it. Just sign in.
Go to login,
Yeah, log in.
and then
Type in your email.
my email,
Yep.
and then what do I put for the password?
Whatever password you created.
I think this.
Okay. We're
Interesting.
going to talk about this TV back in 2002, right?
Brian,
Sandy?
you didn't show any residue.
First
what are you
large.
doing? Brian, go back to YouTube.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we were finished with YouTube. My bad.
No.
She had residue, Brian. Don't forget, residue is very important.
Hold on.
Remember, I'm a residue hunter. I'd like you to show my residue. Especially if I'm
Sorry, my
finding it.
bad.
Like, we're done.
That's it. We're done. We're moving on. Next subject.
There's so many more Mandela effects, out there.
Hey, Daddy.
I know.
Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
I might have forgotten.
So this is
Just do the
current
forgot
reality.
password then.
What?
Click on forgot password. Okay.
Oh,
There you
This
go.
is current reality. I've climbed highest mountain.
Mm-hmm.
oh.
That's so weird.
I think I have to fast forward. Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness. There we go. So
And
here's
then
residue.
I've climbed the highest mountains. I've climbed the highest mountains. I have climbed the highest mountains.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to download it?
You can try. Seth.
Yeah. Download
Yeah. Seth's trying to get a hold of Discord. It's like a chat platform, you know.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of like guitar chords, sheet music,
No, this is
a lot of
StreamYard.
teaching materials that use this song to teach English as a second language.
Huh?
StreamYard?
Yeah.
Why are my keys messed up? Look at this. I push an M and it puts a 0.
You got to change it. There's a num lock.
The interesting thing, the one on the top right, guys.
They turn the num lock off.
What's the num lock?
I don't know why it's leather.
I don't know how to turn it off. You got to turn it off.
Like they stamped this U2 song in leather and have the wrong lyrics.
Okay, I fixed it.
I've climbed the highest mountains, like I remember. Why they would go through all that trouble and not get the lyrics right is kind of crazy.
Yep. That's good residue.
See it. It's like a duck.
Okay, now you can do the TV if you want.
Okay. This one's a good one, right, Sandy? Has to do with the logo change,
no,
right?
this one is a confusing one. This one's messed up in multiple ways.
Daddy, I mean, what do I do?
Are you trying to join my chat?
Yeah.
Hang on, Seth wants to join in on the chat. I'm going to send him an invite link.
Yeah.
Okay. That's true, King Craig James. However, I know it as because I used to be able to hear it in the song, and now I can't. I've never owned the vinyl album to see the lyrics inside.
Hang on, you don't need to log in.
I've just known the lyrics from hearing it on the radio.
Sorry, you want to keep talking, Sandy? I'm going to try to get Seth in here.
Okay. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
Well, tell them about the Sony TV. You have the information in front of you?
No, I can't do anything till it's up on the screen. You can put it up on the screen and let them try to answer while you're doing that. If you want to do that. Put the first image up.
It's taking a while to load my Gmail. Can you go to your mail, Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to your email.
How do I do it?
You go to mail.outlook.com, I think is where you go.
Teresa.
Yes. What's up?
Can you see the chat?
I think it's mail.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Outlook.com.
Do you want to do a shout out? I'm going to check the link that was just dropped by Matrix Seeker. Do you want to do a shout out while we're waiting for Brian and Seth?
Okay, let me do a shout out. I'm just going to have to go backwards, though. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm in there.
Okay, we got Valley V, Matrix Seeker, King Craig James. Let me scroll up. Jeff Zanzibar, Junior Gaines, Lurk Learner. I'm looking. Let's see if I forgot anybody.
You see it? No, it's not Gmail, bud.
Seed of Faith, Adam for Christ.
Oh, Outlook.
That's your email, outlook.com. It's mail.outlook.com.
Mustard Seed of Faith. I only did Adam for Christ. think that's Crypto V. I think that's everybody, Sandy. A lot of people are just saying. Derek Coleman was here earlier. Alex Davidson was also here earlier. Karen Maloney, she was here. And Burgos was here. And Jonah Gaines, Derek Coleman. That's everybody.
Get my email with the link.
That's everybody, Sandy.
Okay, thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. There you go. What are we waiting on now?
We're trying to get Seth into the show.
Ah, you mean to come in to the chat with us?
Yes.
Oh. Is he going to use an avatar? Does Seth have an avatar, Brian?
No, no.
You can create one real quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
Did you click on the link?
Yeah.
You can use any kind of avatar you want, actually. I just use my favorite picture.
Triple click it. Triple click it.
That's when I didn't have to wear a stupid mess.
There you go.
No, copy it.
Control C to copy. Control C.
So, Sandy, what's going on? You?
I'm researching something while we're waiting.
And paste it in there.
Oh.
Paste it in the address bar.
I can talk about the group if you want.
Go up to the top. Go up to the top.
Okay, Teresa.
Go in the address bar. Where you type in the email address. I mean, where you type in the website address. You know where you type it in? Click in there. Come here. Click in there.
Those of you that are not aware, I have
www. You know where you type
a Mandela Effective group. I have over 2,500 people, pretty much around that amount. If you're interested in joining my group, it's called Mandela Reality Residue Hunters. I think Sandy can probably put a link in the chat.
I can't. I'm not there right now.
Oh, okay. If you decide you do want to join, again, answer all the questions before you come in. Again, it's called Mandela Reality Residue Hunters, and coming up May 4th, we'll in about another week or so, will be 3 years that I started this group, and it's a really good group. You can pretty much post, any Mandela effects or related things. There's certain things that are taboo. You'll see it in the rules, not to talk about. But it's a really good group. You can show residue, Mandela effects, old and new, and get to meet everybody. And I have a lot of people, YouTubers, including Scarab and Brian and other people who are in the group.
Turn the camera off.
If you're interested, come check it out.
You can choose an image if you want. You choose an image. All right, just go with a regular figure then. Don't worry about stuff. You come in with a regular figure, like how it is default. Go ahead. Just come in with the default for now, okay?
Yeah, actually,
we'll worry about that next time. Hit next.
Can I just add mine down?
Yeah, hurry, because we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
All right, almost there. It's okay. Next. Cool.
No, display name.
Explain it, Seth MacFarlane.
What? Yeah.
Or you put Seth K.
Hey, Sandy?
I'm here, Teresa.
Come on, Seth. Got it. Okay, Seth is in the chat.
Hey, Seth.
Hi.
Oh, it's echoing, Brian. Bad.
Welcome, Seth. You sound really
Brian, I don't know if that's going to work. Because you're in the same room as him.
You go in the room over there?
Sure.
Oh, it's bad, Brian.
Okay, is that better?
Try
Yeah,
again. Let me
I can
hear.
go somewhere far.
No,
Is that better?
it's a little better, but it's a major echo, Brian.
Seth? Seth, don't come too close.
Yeah, okay.
No, Brian, it's not going to work. You're echoing too.
Hang on, I'll just mute.
I'm echoing?
Yeah, it hears you talk in your phone, and then it hears your voice talking to Seth.
Okay, he has it muted for now.
Okay.
I'll go to my room and I'll see
Okay,
if
go
that's any better.
and try up in your room. And close the door.
That should work, right?
Yeah, go to your room.
That would
No, I'm
work.
kidding.
That would definitely work if he's in a different room.
Yeah. Tell him to do
All right.
that.
Really quick, before you start the folder, Brian, I sent you something. Matrix Seeker is asking if we remember. It's not a dress. It's like a sweater on top, like a sweater, the length of a dress on
Is that
top
better?
of clothing. If you
Yeah, that's
remember,
better.
if we remember Pee Wee Herman wearing that outfit in Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
What?
I sent
Wait,
you an
what
image in
outfit?
Messenger.
Okay, send me an image.
I did already.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Seth, Valley B says hi. Well, hiya.
Alright.
Howdy, Seth, says Joner Games.
Okay. So there's Pee Wee in that outfit. So it's a sweater?
It's a sweater over. It looks like a long sweater dress or a sweater over a dress. That's the length of the dress. Do you guys remember Pee Wee Herman wearing this? That's what Matrix Seeker asks.
No, he was wearing the dress.
Yeah,
I
I remember
honestly
that.
don't remember this.
Do you remember that, Seth?
Yeah, I remember that. That was my favorite part.
Do you remember him wearing a sweater or a dress?
That sweater because he didn't have a dress like that. Takes like a while to get into. As in a sweater, it just takes a few minutes.
They were getting pulled over, so he put on a disguise. What you're saying, right?
Yeah, you didn't have time to get like naked and get into a dress.
I honestly
Okay.
don't remember.
Me neither.
What was it? I saw in the? Oh, okay, I was looking at something different.
I don't remember that.
It doesn't even look like him. Yeah, I gotta say,
No.
he does look a little weird there.
Yeah, I don't even. Is that supposed to be Pee Wee Herman? No.
Welcome, Caroline Mosher. Or Mosher. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
We're coming down to the last two here, guys. So let's go ahead and round
Is
this
she
thing up.
Sandy?
Sure. I can't see it on my screen yet. Give me 1 second.
It's Sony
Okay.
HD.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and,
Brian, what's that noise?
I'm not sure what that noise is.
Seth, is she playing something?
Seth, if you're playing YouTube, you gotta mute it.
I'm gonna mute it, Sandy.
Yeah, we're hearing the show.
Seth, can you mute it?
Yeah, sure, I'll mute it.
We can hear
I
it.
think it's. I think you're playing the YouTube video in the background, bud. You gotta silence
Oh
the YouTube
yeah, I'm
video.
sorry.
We can hear everything, Seth.
All right, so
There you go.
in 2002, I made my first large purchase, a Sony TV that was still CRT, but HD flat screen. The series was named after a star system, in my past at least. The Sony Vega. Please spell Vega. And I'm saying Vega because it's all in the pronunciation. So Valley V says VEGA.
That's what it was, wasn't it?
I'm waiting for more answers in the chat.
What year
Matrix
did you say it was? 2002?
No, that's when I bought my TV. Yeah, but they were around in the late '90s as well. Matrix Seeker. I wish I could. I really don't remember. I honestly don't. Derek Coleman says VEGA. Matrix Seeker says VEGA. VEGA for Jeff Zanzibar. Okay, that's good enough. I mean, unless someone comes up with something different. Brian, do you remember VGA
It
or
was Sony
something else?
Vega.
Sony. Okay, it's the spelling that I'm concerned about. Vega is a star, says Joner Games. VEGA. Wait, Vega is a star. Yes, it is, and that's what I thought it was named after. But it's not. It's not named after the star. That's not what this is about. So this is a very confusing one. It's still not on my screen, Brian. I'm on a delay. There we go.
Okay.
So this one is a little confusing. It's technically still what I remember, Sony Vega. But officially, it's a Vega, pronounced Vega. But still pronounced Vega, and the logo looks like a W, but made with two V's. So guys, it's actually a WEGA. No.
That's really odd.
It was not a WEGA in my past. It's pronounced Vega, though. That has not changed. It's still pronounced Vega, but it's actually spelled Wega.
And does anybody see the upside down A?
Yeah, the upside. I talk about that.
I mean, the upside down V.
Yeah, in my past, it 100% was not a W. It didn't look like a W. It was VEGA. I can't read the rest, and I'm still waiting. In this reality, the Japanese company Sony decided to go with the German spelling of Vega. In Germany, a W is pronounced V, and a V is pronounced W. So, for example, we say Volkswagen wrong. It's supposed to be Volkswagen. Volkswagen. They're reversed. So Vega is pronounced Vega in Germany. And that's where the name came from in this reality. So, an excuse alert. These wiki articles explain the use of W instead of V, which I just explained to you. The Sony S series was in fact WEGA, not VEGA, even though it's pronounced Vega. There was never a W for me either. You can go on, Brian.
Okay.
Okay, so Dan, Scar Performance, suspects that the logo colors have been reversed on the V, which separate the prominent V from EGA, making it appear more like a W. But I explained to him, I just remember the logo differently. It just looked like a V. There was no hint of a W in my past. It was VEGA. If there was a shadow at all, it was right behind it, and I made a graphic of how it looked to me, which is the next image.
It's not glitching. It was only glitching because your YouTube video was playing in the background with it being unmuted. It's okay. Like just come get your cord. It's okay.
It's like an endless loop. If it plays over that, it'll play and it'll keep on going back and forth until.
Here, just get your cord.
It'll just loop over each other.
You can get the next slide, Brian.
Okay.
So the top image is what I photoshopped. if there was even a shadow, that is what the logo looked like to me. I mean, the A had a bar. I will,
Okay.
but I was just focusing on the B at this point. But the bottom is the current logo, and I wrote here. It also didn't have an upside down V for an A in my past.
That's just so weird, you know.
Mm-hmm. So here is the current reality. A bunch of ads. One of them shows that it was definitely Wega, W-E-G-A. I'm saying Wega to differentiate. Again, it is pronounced Vega, but I'm saying Wega so you know which ones I'm talking about. Brian, can you zoom in on some of those ads so they can read it?
Yeah.
So we have the Sony Vega, the KV36 XBR250 Vega series, 36-inch.
Turn off that lamp.
You can unplug my computer.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Is it the white one?
Yeah, here.
That's not mine.
Oh, whose is it?
That's our one.
Okay.
We'll go.
All right. So here's
And now we have
residue.
residue.
Vega. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of it. There's a lot of it. I mean, Sears is advertising the Sony Vega. I mean, I didn't find any Best Buy ads though, and
Does
that's
anybody
where I got
remember this TV?
like I said, yeah, in the chat, there's people, they remember it.
What TV? Can I see?
It's a Sony Vega. It was a CRT TV, an old one.
Yeah.
With a flat screen.
Flat screen.
Yeah, the flat screen HD TVs, like when they first came out, they were glass screens, but they were still basically CRTs.
Yep. I had to buy a special stand for it because the actual television was almost pyramid shaped. Like it went very deep in the back to a point. So they sold a special stand for it, which was it was a triangular stand. So that it didn't topple off your normal entertainment center.
All right. Lastly, we're talking about what logos? Is this it?
Yes.
Logos?
Oh, this is Teresa's the top one she sent the other night.
I used to watch Ricky Lake all the time. I don't remember the logo having those eyes like triangles, well, sideways triangles. It just looks off to me.
Flag.
I don't know if anybody else agrees.
Like a flag.
Yeah, flag. They just look off to me. I didn't know if anybody else agreed on that one.
Below that, turbocharge. That's an 80s pamphlet for McDonald's ice cream machine that always breaks down. And the R is broken, the B is broken, the A is a pyramid that's broken. It's a mess from the 80s.
Yeah.
Here we have an ad from 1980. The A is messed up and the P is broken. On the right, we're seeing a lot of these letters with the circles filled in, like the circle and the P and the R. Well, this person actually did are you back on? Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. I got to fast forward the show in front of me. This person actually did a sign and filled them in. And I thought it was strange because we're seeing that pattern of like letters being filled in. But at the bottom, Citibank. Can you look at that, Brian? I've covered Citibank before, but this is the highest quality image I found of Citibank in the 80s.
Because of me, Andy. Because of me.
Teresa, right. We were trying to find a Radio Shack credit card, and
information
this one popped up. The N and the K have been merged like that since the 80s.
Yeah.
Now they've changed it since, but
yeah,
no. No, the N and the K was not like that. No.
Trust me, I know that one. I don't remember ever looking like that. And I used to have a Radio Shack charge card a long time ago, and the Citibank never looked like that. I remember it.
That's in the wrong place. That should have been in the I still haven't found what I'm looking for folder. That's more residue. But you're in the residue folder. If you want to show it, go for it.
Okay, so what is this one here? The Bunsters?
Yeah, the Munsters were green. This is residue of them being green. Now Herman is violet, and everyone else is like a bluish color.
And is it the poison apple for Snow White?
Yes, and green like I remember instead of the current blue.
It's blue?
It's blue now, yeah.
No, it was not blue.
Oh, you didn't see that one? That's one of the ones you should have done.
Well, I'm doing it now.
Okay, we can do it after this. That's fine. But
Jiffy peanut
so
butter?
here's some ads I found. Residue Jiffy peanut butter in circulars for what's on sale at the grocery store. Okay, now the bottom one's really interesting. The Richland Fashion Mall Directory, not only does it have Claire's Boutique, which I remember, it's always been Claire's Accessories and then just Claire's. It was Claire's Boutique in my past. But it also is Chick-fil-A with a C.
Oh, look at that Hershey bar.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a Hershey's bar.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah?
Now, this is interesting. I need to explain this one. I'm sorry, Seth. King Toots, there's going to be another image of this, is
King
from
Toots.
The Simpsons. What? And notice here, it's the current reality with the two snakes on top or whatever they're supposed to be.
Well, now it's a snake and a vulture.
Right. But in The Simpsons, which it's not in order, I don't know why there's a duplicate of that one. When we get to it, they're out of order, guys. Wait, Brian, go back. Go back to the King Toots, because it's still on my screen. The one in The Simpsons, if you look, top left, Brian, only has a snake in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You see it? The one on the top
I
left?
see that. That's so weird.
It's residue in The Simpsons.
Oops, I went too far.
Yep. So
Treasures.
when I covered this when I in a presentation when I was finding residue for Dan in Dallas, KTVT, that's a title card on the screen from the 1980s, and KTVT is merged. Residue of the British flag on the top right, and at the bottom, Chuck E. Cheese Pizzeria from 2017. Before they made the company change back to Chuck E. Cheese.
It's Claire's Boutique.
Yep, Claire's
more Jiffy peanut butter. Look.
Yep.
Wow, that's plenty of residue for Jiffy.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't make this stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
There's residue for a Hershey bar.
Yep. Lots of Hershey bar.
Skechers with the T.
All right, here we go. Here's The Simpsons. You can see it closer. It's closer on the bottom. It definitely only has the one snake. It is complete residue of King Tut.
There's a close-up.
Mm-hmm. Just a snake. So here's chocolate Uncle Sam's hat with the stars and stripes. Stars on top of the shield. And this is residue of perfectly straight teeth on Jaws instead of the mangled mess it is now. What color is whose hat?
Are there a lot more, Sandy? Because we got like maybe 5 more minutes in the show.
No, there isn't a lot more. So
Okay.
here is residue of Fruit Loops with UIT. It's a parody, so Fruit Hoops, it's a sticker, but they didn't spell it FROT. They spelled it FRUIT instead of OOT. Now, this is what I was talking about with the filled in letters. Look at wire check. You see it, Brian?
Yep. You guys see that close up?
What?
Fruit Hoops and Jiffy Peanut Butter. And what's this one? AP?
Wire
Yeah.
check. Look at the E's. Look at the E's being filled in. That's what I was talking
Yeah, they're
about with
being-
that sign.
That's so weird.
Hey, Daddy, can I say something?
What?
It's not a really a Mandela effect. It's just a mistake. There's a Simpsons episode where it is a flashback to where they were pregnant with Maggie.
Pregnant with Maggie?
Yeah, and then they had a picture up on the wall that has Maggie in it.
Oh, a picture
It was
up on
a
the wall that
mistake.
has Maggie.
It was a mistake.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Seth.
Thank you, Seth.
Sally's Beauty Supply, Claire's Boutique.
Now it's Sally Beauty Supply, not Sally's. And Claire's Boutique, a lot of it. All right, so this is residue of trees. Teresa, you remember the Statue of Liberty having hair down, not pulled back, correct? And it's also residue of the thing in her hand being a
Sandy?
book. What?
Sally's Beauty Supply is now Sally Beauty. I just bought a hair color the other day. They changed it.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Yeah, it's been Sally forever. But Teresa, look, do you see it's a book, not a plaque?
Yeah,
And
is that the one I
squared
found?
off.
Did I find that or you?
I found the residue, but you found.
I thought it was.
The one who
Hang on,
found the cutouts.
I thought it was a book.
No, it's a plaque.
No, it turned into a tablet. It was like there was like the top of it was like cutouts. If you look at the actual Statue of Liberty, I don't know if you want to look at it, Brian.
The
It's
top
like
of it
cut
is
out.
cut out like the Pennsylvania logo.
Yeah.
Like all
show
all
a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah, wait
Keystone
till you
State
see it.
logo.
Yeah, show a close up of the tablet. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's really weird looking. I don't remember it looking like that.
Yep.
Wait till you see this. You need to get a close up of the
Yep. What book is the Statue of Liberty?
Elastic Face.
Oh, cool, Seth.
Let me find a picture of it. So there you go.
Oh,
See
and the
how it's
other?
cut out at the top?
Yeah, it has little cutouts. Those cutouts weren't there.
Yeah, they weren't. That's what drove me crazy. Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah.
It's like somebody took a nip out of each. Yeah, it's weird. See
No,
it?
those were not there.
That's an old effect. Yeah, I did a post in my group about that.
Okay. It was a
I
book.
remember it being perfectly square, just like a regular tablet, but not with those little
and
cutouts.
she was actually holding it closer to her chest.
Yes, I agree. She was. I agree. Now she's just kind of holding it away from herself. Yep.
Yeah, it seems we've run out of time, guys. We'll have plenty more effects next week. Please join us.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll be back next Sunday is when we'll be back.
Sounds good, Brian.
All right.
Good.
Everybody have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless.
Thank you, Seth.
Good night,
for coming
everyone.
on.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for being here, Seth.
Yeah, thank you, Seth. Nice to talk to you again.
Thank you for being here, Seth.
Yep.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.